Frieza and Cell. No villain is more popular and more villainous than Frieza and Cell themselves. And actually, Frieza becomes actually the more popular villain and a better villain than Cell. And we're not cutting Cell any shorter than he is. He's a great character. But Cell don't have the backstory and the power of like Frieza. Frieza actually flows with the story because to come to think of it, he actually started the Dragon Ball series because Frieza actually destroyed it planet Vegeta, leading Goku to go to planet Earth, and eventually Vegeta will follow suit, and those two will go to planet Namek, and it became full circle because all three of them actually met up in planet Namek for the Dragon Balls, and Vegeta got beaten by Frieza badly, and Goku and Frieza finally fought with the vengeance of Bardock, of his father in the Saiyan race, and Frieza lost to Goku, becoming full circle of what happened between the Saiyans and Frieza themselves. But Frieza keeps recurring because he's actually a very popular character, and you can have much more of a range with Frieza more than Cell because Cell only cares about fighting. He has good techniques while Frieza is very manipulative, very deadly. He will get what he wants. He actually trying to manipulate everybody, even the gods in Dragon Ball Super. And he's actually very crafty and very creative. And he is actually a menace. He actually fits the bill as a villain. While Cell is actually just a fighter, he's very comedic. He's very good comedy. If you watch Team 4 Star, he's actually became more popular because of Team 4 Star. He doesn't really fit the bill, and he's kind of bland and boring. If you can have him keep reoccurring, just like Frieza, and there's not much you can do with Cell as much as you can do with Frieza. And Frieza can adapt more than Cell can. Cell is actually just copying others people's techniques, whoever he fights, and whatever was in his data because of Dr. Gero. Frieza actually adapts and he actually trains, and when he couldn't beat Goku nor Vegeta, he actually started training and becoming a better fighter, and he actually achieved Golden Frieza because he adapted really well in what he needed to do to become a better fighter and actually achieve his goal to take over the universe 7 and actually kill Goku and Vegeta. While Cell, it might not be the type to actually train and adapt pretty well, and just based on his knowledge, and that's what he goes by, just based on his knowledge, computer data he have received, or watching fights during the scenes. And another reason that Frieza is way better as a villain and more popular as a villain is marketing. And you look, he is one of the biggest names in the Dragon Ball series, and he sells merchandise. He is huge. He's the top three characters in the Dragon Ball series compared to Goku, Vegeta, and there's Frieza. And Frieza is a big iconic name more than ever than Cell. And because of his great marketing, selling Frieza, and actually being so popular like he is, that's why he has multiple reoccurrences in the storyline. And he actually got picked in the Tournament of Power, and you don't want to try something new, trying to throw in a character you haven't been given reoccurrences or have not been as popular as Frieza being a villain, and you wouldn't want to take the risk of that for the series to tank or that arc to tank. Even though Cell could have been a better fit in the Tournament of Power, he would actually become actually boring in a Tournament of Power because he only got techniques and he steals everybody's techniques. While Frieza actually brings something into the game, into the Tournament of Power, because he's very manipulative and he will get other ways to get the job done. Even people that are stronger than him, he will figure out a more creative way to get the job done and actually win and actually make his ego bigger than ever before and try to deceive people. That what he does best. But all in all, Frieza is actually very, very popular. The most popular villain in the Dragon Ball series, making him the best villain in Dragon Ball. He's actually the better villain than Cell himself.